Let's set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have Brad Keselowski in the number 2 MoneyLion. Now this will be turned into the Talladega race win, which will be his last win in the number 2 car for Team Penske. Because next year he is switching to the number 6 for, what was it, Roush Keselowski Racing or something like that? Something crazy. But yeah, it's definitely going to be very, very difficult saying the number 6 is no longer Newman. I mean, it is going to be very hard. But I mean, I guess we got to get used to it, if I can speak. It's almost 3 in the morning. I apologize if I make any type of errors or anything like that. I have been awake since 1 p.m. I know it's late to wake up, but I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. Again, it's already 3. Leave at 8. Drive, well, I don't have to drive, but transport myself, I guess, 3 hours to Corbin, Kentucky, stay in a hotel so I can go to a concert tomorrow, and then go back, and then go to work. So, yeah, I'm going to be pretty busy, so I'm trying to pump out a lot of these diecasts as much as possible. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop this bad boy out of the box and see what we got. At first, I wasn't really a fan of the paint scheme when it first released. And then I'm like, hey, you know what? It's actually not that bad. And of course, then it won Talladega, and I got some more pictures of it. And again, I don't really think it's that bad. He actually won Talladega, the iRacing race, the night before this race as well. So that was kind of interesting. But anyway, once again, let's go ahead and get into this diecast review. Here's the diecast out of the box, and first thing I notice with quality control is the wheels are painted terribly, and especially this one right here. So this one here isn't really that bad. Well, the rear is not that bad. Let's take a look at the other side. Yeah, it could do, a little better too. So, recently as in the past few years, Lionel has not been very good with just quality in general, and the tires have been a very big part in that. Like, if it's not a black wheel, you can pretty much forget about it. The red's off, the white's off, the Dayglow yellow is off, which I can understand Dayglow, color-wise. But for paint, it doesn't look very good. Now, in my scenario, or in my situation, where I'm turning this into a custom, it just looks like brake dust. So that works for me. But to the average diecast collector, who doesn't do custom diecast or anything, that's not good. That's not a very good way to get the wheels painted. And I do understand it's hard to get the wheels painted, but at the same time, they have done it flawlessly before. But in recent years, for whatever reason, it's just kind of been going downhill, and a lot of us been doing that with just all over the car. So like right here, for example, the windshield. You can see a small little gap in the windshield. Not a big deal, but that used to never happen, ever. Again, I'm not necessarily, complaining about it, but I'm just pointing it out that it's not really how it used to be. And also, this one looks okay, but most white diecast have a bunch of specks in them or spots. This one looks okay. This one looks pretty good. But as far as any other white diecast ever, it's not been good. You get the little hairs in there, little decal extras, I guess. It's really hard to explain. And it's crazy it's been happening for so long because you don't hear a whole lot of complaints anymore unless it's something major. Now, that's because we've gotten used to it. All these mistakes, we're used to it by now. So, I don't know. Hopefully the diecasts get better, but something tells me it's not really going to happen. Well, no, now you can kind of see some spots and specks and stuff like I was talking about earlier. To be fair, I am standing a little far back, so I couldn't really see them, but when you zoom in, you can see all the super small, errors and stuff. So, yeah, again, the white diecast don't do too great. I can see some folding now. So yeah, I kind of take back what I said earlier. But yeah, MoneyLion right there on the hood, Pennzoil and Ford there. Keselowski on the name banner on the front. Of course, you got the back, or not the back, but the 2 right there with nothing behind it. On the back windshield banner, we got the Brad Keselowski, or just Keselowski. Then we got Worth on the deck lid here. Moving on to the back, we got a mint green spoiler. Now, fun fact, at the Talladega race, they ran a black spoiler instead of the green for whatever reason. MoneyLion right there, it is shifted to the side. I hate how they did that, but that's only because of the camera, so it's kind of understandable, but that kind of triggers me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. The Michigan Ford license plate there, of course you got the taillights and the number 2. Over here on this side, we got the Freightliner, Snap-on, MoneyLion. We got these stripes that kind of go down the side, which is a transition from the black to that kind of mintish green. You can see yet another poorly painted wheel right there. I got Auto Trader Bag Keselowski. Let's see, what do we have on the B post here? Looks like I got Ford, Pertec, PPG, Mazak maybe, Dent Wizard, and Safety Clean, as far as I can read. Brad Keselowski right there. Again, we got the little stripes going down the side. Wabash there, Discount Tire. Number 2, they've got the NASCAR Race Car, NASCAR Cup Series, and a terribly painted wheel on that one. Good night. It almost looks like a design. It's so bad. I got the Goodyear right there. Got some more decal issues. Actually, I just noticed the little striping here that transitions into the white. That actually goes down to this wee little part of the front bumper here. So that's pretty cool. Got the Sunoco on top of that. Got the number 2. Got the Mustang. Now, the headlights and the grill, all that good stuff looks actually pretty good when it's lined up. Now, there'll be a lot of times where there's like a droopy headlight, or the front grill's pushed up too much, or the Mustang text is too low, something like that. But right here, it actually looks pretty darn good. Now, over here on this side, it's pretty much the same, but I believe, oh no, we do have a paint chip. That's awesome. Oh, we got a crinkled Snap-on logo. That's even better. And when I do the custom, I'm going to black out that white line where that black is. You see where that is? Where you can tell it's a decal, and then underneath it's the white. So the diecast itself is painted white, but the decal, you can see it kind of wraps under, and it's that black. So if we was to take like rubbing alcohol or fingernail polish remover and rub it on the side, it will turn white because the paint is underneath. And again, it's white, decal black over, but I'm going to take a little bit of paint and paint the underneath just to make it look a little better. So yeah, that's something I'm going to touch up on during the custom. So we can kind of look at that later. Now, that is a custom I will probably get to quite quickly. I don't know for sure because, I don't know, I might knock out a whole bunch of customs one night because I won't be here for the next couple of days. But when I come back, whenever I get off of work, I'll kind of work on some, because the only thing I have to do is, I believe on this side, I have to black out the quarter panel and then put like some silver like berry bond around it, and that should be good as far as damage goes. And then when I do the Bowmans, those will be very simple. One, because it's in the personal collection, it's not really going to be out to the public, so I can get those done whenever. And not only that, the race wins don't have a lot of damage. Other than Martinsville, it's got the confetti on it, which isn't damage, but still more detail that I have to do. So those should be taken out pretty quick. But yeah, we'll get them out very soon. But anyway, with that being said, that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
You can